The number 29 Wildcats women's gymnastics team just upset the number 12 Auburn Tigers at Neville Coliseum. Not only did they beat them on their home turf. Key to this win was Delaynee Rodriguez, who scored at the level of what you would see from Addison Fada or Jordan Childs or Selena Harris Miranda. This is the level. She did better than the just now finally competing in the all around Jocelyn Robertson. Delaynee Rodriguez having a 39.65 in the all around. In the vault, she was number one, had a 9.925. You're going to get to see all of this, by the way. Tied for second in the vault was both of these were Kentucky women. Cicely Rizzo and Ryan Noonan both had a 9.9. And third highest score was Paige Zancan from Auburn with the 9.875. Delaynee Rodriguez also had the uneven bars title with the 9.95. Julianne Huff from Auburn, who, by the way, I think is really good, had the second highest score to 9.925. And Sabrina Nemchek of Kentucky had the third highest score to 9.9. In the balance beam, Delaynee Rodriguez had the second highest score with the 9.875. The top score was a tie between Auburn's Marissa Neal and Kentucky's Gabby Van Fran. They had 9.9s. Alex Irvine came in third with the 9.85. In the floor exercise, Delaynee Rodriguez tied for third. Top was Kentucky's Creslin Rose, 9.95. Hey, Creslin Rose, amazing amazing gymnast. Marissa Neal came in second from Auburn, 9.925. Callie Gardner, Delaynee Rodriguez of Kentucky, and Sophia Bell, who is doing some amazing things herself this season, 9.9. Kentucky 197.325 to Auburn's 196.275. Now, Delaynee Rodriguez is a 5'3 junior who, of all the names of the high schools that you would go to, she went to Football High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is one heck of a name. She's majoring in integrated strategic communications. Rodriguez continued her stellar start to her junior season, scoring a career best. This is coming from the SECsports.com. Career best 39.65 in the all around. The Las Vegas native's previous career best was 39.55, lasted only a week, with tonight's score etching Rodriguez as the fourth highest scoring all around in Kentucky history. Rodriguez's mark is also the fifth best by an NCAA gymnast this season. She tied her career highs on both vault and bars. She closed to meet season best 9.9 on floors and 9.875. Okay. This is, this is someone who has got multiple event titles. But you get to see what all she did. I've got all her routines from this meet against Auburn right here. I went through and did clips out of the match because I got a copy of the meet. You get to see how good Delaynee Rodriguez is. On the beam, she had a few bobbles. Once she gets a little bit more confidence, I see beams being strong for her as well. Floor needs a little bit more work, but hey, let's let you see these routines. Before we get into the crux of this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you like college sports, because I do college sports, primarily college football, college women's gymnastics. Do a little basketball and other sports on occasion, but that's what I do, college. Also, General Robert Neyland, former University of Tennessee head football coach for decades. had 7 maxims to win any game, but they can also help you if you apply them correctly to your life. The second one is play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That is a maxim that can be also applied to your life. Look for those breaks and take it.
Here's Delaynee Rodriguez. Averaging better than a 9.8 on vault.
Yurchenko, 1.5. Wow, and there's another stick from Kentucky on vault. They are at all times.
After Paige Zancan scored a 9.875, so Auburn with some solid scores in the vault. And look at this Kentucky bars lineup. And here's Delaynee Rodriguez, a 9.9, 2 9.85s, and a 9.825. So good start for the Cats tonight.
Nice handstand right there. Reverse hack, also known as a takacha. Low bar with the overshoot. Every handstand counts, every handstand matters. Nice handstand there again. Double layout, stop landing, wow. Definitely.
And here is D-Rod, Delaynee Rodriguez to close it out. Trying to win the all-around. After Gabby Van Freyen scored a 9.9.
Another triple series from Kentucky. Super impressive. At this point, Kentucky is just looking for a made routine. Looking for her to land on her feet. No falls here. Stuck landing, another stuck landing.
Tell when these gymnasts know they've nailed it, there's no hiding that feeling of exhilaration, is there?
It's the best feeling in the world when you nail it.
Cecily Rizzo at 9.85, so Kentucky, all 9.8s or better so far. And you can count on that again, most likely, whenever Delaynee Rodriguez is competing on floor.
First pass, wow, a lot of power there. Double salto right out of the gate. Is that Justin Bieber, Jeff? Bieber fever, shall I say? Nice leap series there.
I got you till about 1988. After that, you're on your own tour. I can help you with Bon Jovi.
I know some Bon Jovi. Second pass here. Double tug, nicely done. Love that she had open hips on that double tug. Looks like she can definitely do more than that. And the Biebs are back. The Bieber is back. To finish off the routine. Last pass. Double twisting skills back to back. To that beautiful split jump, nice 180. You can tell she loves her floor routine. She loves that music, and so do we.
Now, Kentucky had been having an okay season. I mean, being 29th in the nation isn't that bad, but them jumping up and doing this, wow. I mean, that's the only thing I can say about it. Wow. These women of Kentucky said, okay, all the other SEC schools are doing so amazing, and we haven't been doing our part. Well, they stepped up. I mean, some of the top 10 teams, top 5 teams are SEC teams. I mean, Oklahoma, Florida, LSU, the usual suspects in all of this are coming in there and they're doing what they normally do. Well, Kentucky was feeling left behind. Them going to Auburn and doing this was scary. The rest of the SEC needs to realize that them being able to get this 197.325 when all they're doing is getting better as the season goes along is wild. And Delaynee Rodriguez, she's saying that she deserves to be among the elites this season. I mean, okay, 9.925 on ball, that is what it is. 9.95 on uneven bars, that's getting there. Now, yeah, 9.875 was not exactly a good score necessarily on balance beam and floor, 9.9, you know, but she's getting better and it's showing. 39.65 really is getting up there with so many of the ones that we all consider elite. This is something that Addison Fada does. Selena Harris Miranda, you know, Jordan Childs of UCLA. This is the names that you associate with 39.65. And Delaynee Rodriguez did it on a time that the rest of her team was showing up and doing what they needed to do. Now, look, Sophia Bell had her issue. I was expecting better things out of Charlotte Booth for Auburn. Auburn's team, you know, Julianne Huff, 39.4 in the all around. Marissa Neal, 39.87 or 38.875. Both of them had off nights. But Gabby Van Fran of Kentucky, Cicely Rizzo of Kentucky, Chesney Bennett, Kreslin Bros, they all stepped up when they were needed. And this is showing how scary that Kentucky has decided to become. And I want to see what they do with the rest of the season as long as nobody gets hurt. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey, folks, before you leave, if you're can't become a member via my YouTube channel, which that's for my thinker. I've also got sports. I've got a Patreon. If you really, really want to help me out, I would be much appreciated. But hey, hitting like, hit subscribe, hit commenting, all those things really help me out. Have a good day.